Are you a high achiever, a dedicated mom or dad, an expat striving for success, or a caregiver putting others first? Many people find themselves needing to function at a high level, even when they're struggling internally. Sometimes, they don't have the option to slow down or step back, and that can make it incredibly hard to recognize when depression is creeping in. I am talking about the high-functioning depression. Hello there, and welcome to Unstress Me, your channel for mental health and stress management. Stay tuned as we uncover the shocking signs that could be hiding in plain sight, affecting your well-being more than you realize. For those who are new to the channel, my name is Annie. I'm a psychologist, and once upon a time, a corporate professional navigating the high-pressure world of business with tight deadlines and the constant demand to perform. After wrestling with my own mental health challenges for several years, I decided to specialize in stress management and resilience. Now, I'm on a mission to help others navigate their tough times, just as I learned to navigate mine. Many people are navigating intense mental health challenges daily, while continuing to handle responsibilities they can't step away from. And far more people are affected as you thought. If you're a caregiver taking care of a sick family member, a mother or a father who is the breadwinner, and can't just hit the stop button because the family needs money, or maybe someone who's moved to a new country for better opportunities and tries as hard as possible because of this one chance. Or maybe you are a business owner, and if you get sick, you lose income. Or maybe you are desperately in debt and needs to do this extra hours. Or you are a farmer and staying in bed has never been in your vocabulary. Functioning is not just a choice, but a necessity. Just because someone is able to meet daily demands doesn't mean they're mentally well. What we need to know first is that high-functioning depression isn't an official diagnosis, but it's a term we use to describe people who experience persistent depressive symptoms while maintaining their responsibilities. These individuals can appear fine on the outside. They get to work on time, meet deadlines, care for their children, maintain social relationships, and appear generally okay. Yet, they're often struggling internally with feelings of emptiness, fatigue, and hopelessness. The person may downplay their feelings or convince themselves that others have it worse. They may feel ashamed to seek help because they think their struggles aren't valid if they're still able to function. But depression doesn't always need to lead to a breakdown to be harmful. Ignoring it can lead to more severe symptoms over time, strained relationships, burnout, and physical health issues, because your body keeps a score. High-functioning depression has many of the same symptoms as major depression, but they manifest in ways that allow someone to keep up with daily life. Let's dive into these symptoms. In order to be able to profit as much as possible from this video, I am going to link into the description additional information directly from the #1 specialist in this topic, Dr. Judith Joseph. Persistent low mood and anhedonia, loss of joy. One of the most challenging symptoms of high-functioning depression is anhedonia, the loss of joy or pleasure in activities once enjoyed. People with high-functioning depression may continue to attend social gatherings, participate in hobbies, or reach professional goals, but the excitement or satisfaction that once came with these activities has faded. It can feel as if a dullness has settled over their life, where everything they do feels less vibrant or meaningful. Don't look for 100% inability to experience positive emotion. People with high-functioning depression do experience also joyful moments, but the extent is different and the positive emotion doesn't last long. Overwhelming busyness. Using constant activity to distract from emotional pain. It looks like a constant need to fill every moment with work or activities, leaving little to no time for rest. Individuals may take on excessive responsibilities or engage in endless tasks as a way to avoid confronting their inner feelings, leading to eventual exhaustion and burnout. Unwillingness to seek help, including the fear of being a burden and viewing help-seeking as a sign of weakness. Often, people with high-functioning depression feel pressure to maintain this appearance of strength and competence, fearing that if they share their struggles, they'll disrupt others' lives or add extra stress. This concern is especially pronounced in high achievers, caregivers, and parents, who might already feel responsible for others' well-being and hesitate to shift attention to their own needs. Many people with high-functioning depression are conditioned to value independence and self-sufficiency, often due to personality traits or early life experiences. These individuals may associate strength with being able to cope alone, equating vulnerability or dependency with failure. Irritability and low self-esteem. Irritability can be a surprising symptom of depression, especially for high-functioning individuals who are used to staying calm and in control. This irritability may show up as frustration over minor inconveniences or a tendency to snap at others. Alongside irritability, people with high-functioning depression often experience low self-esteem. Despite their achievements, they may see themselves as failures or believe they're not living up to expectations. This self-criticism and negative talk can be normal for them. Other symptoms may include fatigue, difficulty concentrating, the so-called brain fog, changes in appetite, sleep disturbances, physical symptoms like unexplained aches, and social withdrawal. Currently, the diagnostic tools focus on more severe symptoms of depression, like inability to work or significant disruptions in daily life. However, high-functioning depression doesn't fit neatly into these criteria. This is why it's essential to raise awareness among healthcare providers. People shouldn't have to wait until they're completely shut down. Additionally, the symptoms of high-functioning depression don't appear the same for everyone, and cultural backgrounds, gender, and social status play a significant role in how they're experienced. For example, in some cultures, admitting to mental health struggles can be stigmatized or seen as a weakness, which may cause individuals to mask their symptoms even more. For some immigrant communities, prioritizing work and family and ignoring personal struggles are often seen as necessary to survive. Gender can also impact how high-functioning depression appears. For example, women might experience it as increased irritability, sadness, or exhaustion, but still manage to keep up with family and work roles. Men, who may be less likely to seek help due to stigma, might exhibit signs of irritability, anger, or self-isolation, often masking their emotional pain with work or substance abuse. Men have a significantly higher suicide rate than women, often due to undiagnosed or untreated depression, which can be compounded by societal pressures to hide emotional struggles. Social status. High achievers and people from high-status professions may face immense pressure to maintain a perfect image, making them reluctant to admit to or seek help for symptoms. Social status also affects how we respond to symptoms. People in demanding jobs may receive praise for their productivity and dedication, even if it comes at a mental cost. Beliefs from childhood. The messages we receive in childhood also shape how we handle mental health. And some of them are extremely disruptive, like men don't cry. Success is the only measure of self-worth. Only needy people ask for help. If you want to be respected, you need to achieve. Or even, good things only come through hard work and sacrifice. Or, nobody likes people who are complaining. Such beliefs massively affect the way how we behave as adults. If this resonates with you, I encourage you to seek support and take small steps toward prioritizing your mental health. And if you know someone who might be going through this, reach out to them with empathy and understanding. Thank you for joining me today on Unstress Me, where we strive to bring clarity and support to your mental health journey. If you found this video on high-functioning depression insightful, please give it a thumbs up and share it with someone who might benefit from it. Remember, understanding and acknowledging your feelings is the first step towards healing. I invite each of you to make well-being your superpower. Imagine a world where mental health is prioritized, where individuals thrive and organizations flourish because they've embraced the full potential of their people. No matter what your mental health looks like, you are not alone.